So I'm going to share screen. And so this first quote is of, what's her name? Catherine was talking to a saint. So let's just read this first paragraph. As we were chatting, a song I loved came on in the background here on earth. Without meaning to, I started worshiping God as the song played. Now imagine, put yourself in that setting. You're talking to a saint, but in your room, in your earthly state, you hear this song and you're getting caught up. And so the two realms have collided. As our good buddy Ron Jones says, they've merged. Heaven and earth have merged. Suddenly, the council member transformed. Imagine that. He was one thing, and now he's transformed. Instead of appearing in human form, he started to radiate light, and his whole body became jeweled. An amazing energy-like substance was coming out of him and all around him. Instantly, I realized his true appearance was more like a brilliant light being who communicated through light and sound. And this really touches me because this is where I really believe we're going. But anyway, when the song ended, he started to morph back into the human form. And I said, no, wait, can you do that again? Can I join you? Because I had started to melt into what was radiating out of him. It was so beautiful and amazing. I wanted to interact with him like that. He said, no, you can't handle it now. And I put a little sad face after that, because that hurt my heart. When I hear things, when I read things, and my spirit man gives witness, and something rises from deep inside of us and says, yes, that's who I am. That's part of my reality. That's my identity. And then if Jesus has to say, I have so many things, but you can't bear them yet, oh, that just hurts my heart. But I've feasted on that paragraph a number of times because it stirs me. It calls forth deep things. Deep calls to deep. Something witnesses with what's in the heart of, something deep in me witnesses with what is in the heart of God. And think of this, that even though the saint, the heavenly being, appeared or showed himself to Catherine originally in human or android type form, his true form was really an energy-like substance that radiated light and was bejeweled. Oh, folks, I think we're talking about something that is more real than we know. It's something that is wanting to come out, something that's wanting to emerge. Something wants to be birthed from within us. It was in Jesus's, in Father's heart, in his dream world for us. Always. And he says, you know what? I'm giving you just a little few moments on earth to live in a human body. And if you can believe it, if you can receive it, if you can embrace it, I'm going to let you be able to manifest the glory of God even in your human time period. And you say, well, that sounds grandiose. That's kind of, you're pulling, you're stretching. Well, what does Isaiah 60 say? Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. And it's going to be so powerful, so dynamic, so effervescent, so observable, that the kings and the nations of the earth will come running to your brightness. It has to be real, because the kings and the nations are heathens. They don't come to running to something ethereal that's only out in the unobservable heavenly realm. They come because they see something with their carnal, natural eye. It captures something deep inside of them. I guess I better stop. And I'll go through these next two paragraphs and we can talk about it briefly, and then I want to go through this other activation. So she's talking about councils now, and she says, if you're not on a heavenly council, it could be for two reasons. One, because you're not ready. That's one. Or one, because you're just not interested yet in ruling, or interested in ruling in heaven. She says, I've experienced both. At first, I had a lot of encounters with people on the council. Over time, though, I lost interest in ruling over heaven. Just take that thought in stride for a moment. I lost interest in ruling over heaven. Because why? Oh, and this gets me. Because I became consumed with God Himself. Oh, there's something more than ruling. It's God Himself, and I had no desire to learn heavenly protocols. I didn't care about which council did what and who you were supposed to ask and get such and such done. I was lost in God Himself. Oh, guys, this stuff just getting gooder and gooder. It's speaking to the deep places in us. It's going beyond earthly norms and protocols and sensibilities. One more paragraph. But knowing God intimately, which is part of what a sod or a sod has certainly been my biggest source of spiritual bliss. The main purpose of being on God's inner council is to strengthen intimacy between you and God. Oh boy, is that a good thought. Personally, I believe everyone is invited to sit in this council, but not everyone has taken God up on His invitation. Isn't it great that God builds closeness while giving people responsibility and a voice into His private matters? Like us, God enjoys letting those closest to Him into His personal space. He values their opinions, and He even rearranges things in response to their input. Oh boy, it just wrecks me. It just wrecks me because it's not speaking to my head anymore. My head's so full of stuff. I need my spirit man energized, my soul rejuvenated, until my spirit and my soul begin to just spill out and overtake my body, my physicality of my being. And so I just can't get enough of that kind of stuff. Talk to me again about that kind of stuff. You want my interest? You talk about that any day. You got my full attention, because it won't be my head that's giving you my attention so much as it's my spirit man is saying, yes, drink it in, Mark, drink it in. You've got to have more of this. This is what renews and transforms and transfigures you. Anyway, there you go, guys. Sorry, that kind of got messy for a while.
No, this is really